Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to design a newsletter for a magazine. We are going to use tools such as word art, clip art, columns, page numbers, and also how to set up our page. Let's get started. Let's go to the Insert tab and click on Word Art. Word Art is going to help us to design our heading. So let's select any of these designs. Let me select this one. And the heading for our newsletter is going to be Campus Filler. Let's start Campus Filler. Now the Campus Filler that we have typed, when I click on OK, the design that I picked is going to apply to the text I just typed. So in order to work with the clip art we have just created, we have to be able to move it around. But first, we have to change the text wrapping. So go to the Format tab and then select Text Wrapping and then Square. This will align the text squarely around our word art. So we can now move the word art freely and move it to the top. We can also change the word art color by going to shape fill. We can pick the color we want for our word art. We can also change the outline. We can also change the shape. We can make it straight, slide it, or curve, depending on what we want to use it for. And then we can also edit the text. For example, if I want to change the campus filler to something else, I just come to the Format tab. In the text, I click on Edit Text and I can change it to Campus News, for example. When I click OK, that change will be applied. We can also change the spacing of our word art, and we can also change it to horizontal or vertical. So there are a lot of options that we have. We can apply shadow to our word art, change the shadow effect of our word art. We can also change it into 3D and so forth. We can also rotate our word art. So that is how we edit the word art. Now let's go to the zoom and zoom it out. And let's change the page orientation from the portrait to the landscape. To do that, we go to page layout and then select the orientation. You will notice that it is not active because I have selected the word art. So click outside to select the word art to become active. Click on page orientation and select landscape. When you select landscape, it will change the page setup to a horizontal one. That is the landscape design. So now that we have changed it to landscape, let's try and learn how to insert columns. The text that we have typed here is not in columns. So we want to insert 3 columns for this text, which is characteristics of any magazine. So let's go to page layout, select columns and go to 3. 3 means that we are inserting 3 columns, 2 for 2 columns as the icon shows. So let's select 3 and you can see that our page has been divided into 3 columns with the text flowing in those columns. So that is how we insert columns. Now that we have inserted the columns, let us learn how to insert what is called drop caps. Drop caps usually bold or increase the font size of the first text in the paragraph. So for example, to apply text drop, I just want to increase the size so that we see the effects. Go and highlight the first text here. We go to the insert and you look for drop caps. Drop caps will increase the size of the selected text. We click drop caps. We have 3 options: margin, dropped and none, and then we select dropped. This will increase the size of the first text as you can see. We can also change the page color. To do that, we go to page layout and then we go to page color. We can select default colors here for our page, or we can click on fill effect or more colors to get more colors, or fill effect, and in the fill effect we can apply two colors in the gradient option. So we can select two colors, and then the first color can be any color, the second color can be white. And this is the templates. We can select from the templates and we can apply whichever we want to be our design. Or we can go back to the page color fill effect and then go to texture. The texture are textures that we can apply to the background of the page. So you select a texture that you want, and then you click on OK. Texture will apply to the background. So we have a lot of options when it comes to designing our page. So let's go back. I'll prepare a one color design. So I'll pick this one color for our magazine. Good. Now let's learn how to insert pictures. To insert a picture, we click on the Insert tab, go to Picture. It will take us to a folder. Scroll through the folder and then locate the picture you want to insert. So I want to insert this picture here. Click on the picture and then click Insert. The picture will be inserted. To edit this inserted picture, we can double click it, go to the Format tab and then give it a text wrapping. Text wrapping is very important because it will show how text will relate with the picture, or how text will behave when it comes in contact with the picture. So let's select square and we can move this picture to the beginning of the paragraph or in the middle, wherever we want to move the picture. So let's move the picture in the middle here. And we can also adjust the size by clicking and dragging the edge of the picture. We can also change the picture border by selecting default borders from the design, apply it to the picture. That is how we edit pictures. We can rotate the picture and so forth. Let us look at how to insert a clip art. Clip art are pre-designed graphics that we can insert in our text. To insert a clip art, go to the Insert tab. So we are going to insert clip art. To the Insert tab and then select clip art. When you select a clip art, a dialog box will appear. And this dialog box displays a list of clip arts installed on the computer. To insert a clip art, we can search for the clip art. For example, we can type in here computer and click on go. That will give us clip arts that are related to computer. And then we can select one of them. So let's pick this clip art here. We insert it by just double clicking on it, and it will be inserted in the document. So we select the clip art and we double click to insert it. So let's double click on any of these clip arts to insert it. So we double click on it and the clip art will be inserted, or we can click and drag to the screen, insert the clip art. Now that we have inserted the clip art, we can adjust the size and also change the text wrapping by double clicking on it. Go to the Format tab, Text Wrap and select Square. And now the text will behave squarely around, or the text will be wrapped squarely around the clip art. So this is how basically we use columns, clip arts and word art in designing magazines. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.